It is EFL Cup semi-final time. We've got the first leg against Norwich coming up right now. Depending on the scoreline from that will depend on what we do for the second match of the episode. Because, of course, if we win 4-5-0, then I'm not going to bother doing the second leg on camera because the tie would be essentially dead, wouldn't it? So what we would do is we would go down and do the Tottenham FA Cup third round match, and then we would just catch you up on the semi-final second leg and who won the other one between Burnley and Fulham, so we know when the final's going to be. I think it's somewhere. Is it somewhere in February normally? I think so. It could be when that Newcastle game is, 28th of Feb maybe. Right, since the last episode anyway, we've had some good results and one extremely awful result. So we beat Newcastle 2-0 with a brace from Kingsley Coman in the first half of the first half. Brentford, we cruised to a 4-0 result, and then they got two late goals in 74 and 76, and it was a brilliant, brilliant match. It would have been a great live com. We had to make loads of tactical changes going on throughout the game. We started positive. We took the lead, took a couple of goals lead, and then they just suddenly, when we were 2-0 up, they came for us and they hit the post a couple of times. They had a lot of chances. So I went down to our slightly cagier formation with the CDM and the more direct passing, and we battered them. We had shot after shot after shot with a cautious mentality. Bear in mind, Mady Camara put us 3-0 up, and then Julian Alvarez put us 4-0 up. And then they came at us again and got their 2 goals. And it was just a fantastic game. It really, really was. And then came the absolute humiliation at Vicarage Road, where we lost 4-1 to Watford. We had Mady Camara sent off when it was 2-1. Brennan Johnson scored from the resulting free kick. And then they got another one 4 minutes from time. But it was a shocking performance. Even 11v11 was god-awful. It really, really was. And it didn't fill me with much hope as we headed down to Stamford Bridge either. But we got a 2-1 win, and it deserved 2-1 win as well. It wasn't a shithouse 2-1 win. It was a good performance 2-1 win. Very even game, but we did... I say even game, it was probably like 55-45 in our favour. We had a couple of extra shots. Julian Alvarez scrambled in the winner for us. So today, like I say, Norwich at home first up. So if we bring up the past meetings, we've won all 7. We have won all 7 games against them. They've all been in the Premier League. We've scored 26 goals in the process and let in 4. But 3 of them were in a crazy, crazy game at London Stadium when we won 5-3. So they've only scored, in the other 6 games, 1 goal. That's why I'm thinking we could quite easily end up with a 3 or 4 goal scoreline. But the squad is getting tired. We are making, I think it's 9 changes from that Chelsea game. I think there's only Sven Botman and Alex Merritt. Everybody else has been rotated out because just look, there's just so many tired players. We've recalled a couple of players. We've got a couple of transfer news bits and pieces. So Johnny ended up going to, Johnny ended up going to Juventus. Alex Tellez has agreed a deal to leave at the end of his contract. Where is he? Is he on the bench? He's on the... I can't remember where he's going. Oh, he's going to Zenit at the end of his contract. A little bit unhappy. I did try and keep him, but we never got past the squad status page. He's currently a squad player, and he wanted an important player, and I was happy to go to regular starter. No. Twice I tried it, and that was it. End of talks. So he's on his way. I'm a little bit gutted, but, he's 33 already. He probably would have wanted a 2-year deal, and I'm sad to be losing him, but he's been a phenomenal player for us. He really has. Ben Johnson could be playing his last game for the club. Now, I ummed and ahed about this, but RB Leipzig came in and made a big old offer, and we managed to increase it by about 5 million. So we're getting 32 million for him. It said in the agent feedback box that he wants to go. So he's going to go. Tino Livramento is my first choice. So he is going to go, and we will try and bring in another player maybe. Jadon Fevrier and Darko Giabi I've brought back from their loan spells, but they're both cup tied. We're almost done. And as you can see, we have a new name in midfield, and it is Naul Moretti, a wonder kid centre mid. Attacking mid really, but I'm going to train him as a centre mid. We got him from River, and then we loaned him straight back out. As part of the transfer, he stayed there for 6 months, came back to us on New Year's Eve or something like that, and look, 7.5 million we paid for him. He's worth over 60. Unbelievable. So he's starting today. I am quite happy with the team that we've got, and I'm pretty sure that it is 9 changes. I am sure it is. Right, he can have 21 now, Moretti. I realise that was a bit of a rambling start. Yeah, 9 changes, and I apologise for that, but there was a lot of stuff I had to quickly rattle through there. So we are into the game. 9 changes. I think we should be winning it, though, even with all those changes. We might not get the 4-5-0 that I'm kind of got in the back of my head that we should be getting, but we should get through this. Do you hope your team can produce? I do, as Souček and Livramento and many others are just being rested. I was going to play Odebeko. He's got a bid to go to... Well, I know Huddersfield have made a bid to take him on loan, and I think it's Bristol City, the other club that have made a bid, so he could well be gone as well. Which does cause registration problems, of course, because of the homegrown thing. It might mean that I don't end up with 25 players. So I'm waiting for all these deals to go through. And I might even unregister Alex Telles if I need to, because he's leaving. There was no option to sell him now, which is a bit annoying. I was hoping there might have been an option just to push it through for like $1 million, just to free up the squad space and the salary, but there wasn't the option. So I'm hoping to we've got plenty of time to sort out all the squad issues, the registration issues, and then I can make the plans for what I'm going to do. Oh my God, that's an amazing hit. That went in. Karika Baru just absolutely leathered that. We're not going to see the goal line decision. That was an unbelievable hit off the underside of the bar. Oh, we've had 6 shots and none on target. Have we got... Because I know I've been reading the scouting reports for the opposition a bit more, and I'm just wondering have we got shoot on sight still? No, we haven't. Might just stick it on work the ball into the box, because we'll also just bring up the match stats. 4 of the 9 have been long range, so they're not... Oh no, Jarrah Bowen. Alright, he hasn't got the injured symbol next to him. A bruised ankle, you can play on with that, mate. Get the magic sponge on it. Demand more. 10 shots, 1 on target. 6 of them have been long range, which is not great. But here's Moretti down to... Oh, what a back heel. Oh, it's brilliant play. Oh, and Madi Camara, it's off the line. It's off the line by Max Kilman. Sanchez Santos. A rare start for him in a semi-final as well. Jarrah Bowen is still struggling. That back heel from Bowen was brilliant. Laid off. Just doesn't get enough power on it. And Max Kilman is able to get to it. Doesn't count as a shot on target, apparently. I'm going to ignore it on Bowen for now. See how he is at half-time. He hasn't got the injured symbol next to him, so he should be alright. I am not happy with this finishing at the moment. Come on, boys. Let's go attacking. I mean, we are attacking. We're just constantly on the attack, but only 3 shots on target. That is not good enough, and that must be... I'm going to point finger. Don't like what I just saw. It's demotivated Jota. Go and prove that you've got the ability. Ben Johnson's looking nervous. Get it together. Right, he seems motivated. Right, here we go. Jarrah Bowen put in the corner. Sven Botman! Straight at Gillespie. I'd take any sort of lead now. I mean, at the end of the day, 9 changes. There's a debut for Moretti. There's a rare start for Sanchez Santos. It's... The partnerships aren't there, so I'm not surprised that it's a bit disjointed at the minute. I'm not surprised that we're not battering them. Jarrah Bowen is really struggling at the minute. We do have Jayden Fevrier who plays in that position, but he's cup-tied from his time at Swansea. I'm going to bring on Kingsley Coman, I think, because we're a little light in midfield at the minute. Because Madi Camara, I think... Has he served? Oh, he served his ban. He served it at Chelsea. It was 2 yellows, so it was only a 1-game ban. But I want Phil Foden, I think, for the Tottenham game. So we're just past the hour mark. Do you know, I'm going to do this because this worked really, really well. And I'm going to take Sanchez Santos off because he's been booked. This worked really, really well. And we got a lot of shots on goal against Chelsea using this tactic. I mean, I'd still be comfortable going down. Okay, Maddie camera off for Foden. 20 minutes for Phil Foden. I'd still be confident of going down to Carrow Road and getting a win. But I kind of do. I don't know what to do with the Tottenham game now. Do I sack off the FA Cup, or would not? I mean, we're going to be rotating a lot again. I am disappointed that we're not getting. I mean, we've not had. What has it been? 20 minutes. We've not even had a shot on goal since we've gone to this formation. Not even had a shot on goal. I'm going to berate them. This is poor. This is really, really poor. Right, can we get our noses in front here? As I say, I would still be very, very confident. Oh, he's giving it away to Carrick-Cabarrou. Square it! Oh, he scored it! It's in! In off the post and only just over the line. But over the line it is, and with 5 seconds to go. John Carrick-Cabarrou has our noses in front. It's awful from Kilman. What are you doing there? And if he'd have missed that, I would have been screaming at him for not squaring that. I really, really would. But we have a lead to take down to Norfolk, and I am happy with that. But a win's a win, but we have to raise our performance. Perfect. That's what we needed. I was kind of hoping to play Destinoglu in that second half, but I don't think in that second leg. But I don't think I'm going to do now. I might play him in the Tottenham game. To be fair, I think it took a bit longer. Certainly made it hard for ourselves. So we've got Tottenham away now in the FA Cup, and we will be back for the second leg at Carrow Road. So don't go anywhere. Just before we get to that second leg, we will catch you up on the Tottenham game as well, and the Burnley-Fulham, who have played both legs of their semi-final. We've signed a player, Caligari, in from Manchester United. They've made a massive loss on him in a year and a half. They paid 36 million to Paris Saint-Germain to get him. We've got him for 14.5. Looks pretty good. Ben Johnson has gone to RB Leipzig. So this guy looks like he's pretty decent to come in. He's Brazilian. We also have an offer in for another Brazilian, which I'll bring to your attention in a sec. And Mohamed Salisu, he has gone to Barcelona. We only paid 21.5. We've got 36 for him. He was one of those that I'd promised more game time to. It didn't really materialise. We didn't manage to get him all that game time, and he was unhappy. So I said, I'll sell you then, and he was happy with that. And Barcelona have come in for him, and he has gone. So we've made 101 million so far, while spending 74. We do, as I say, we do have another offer in for Marcos Antonio. Now, this is a director of football offer. We have, I can't remember how much it is, 37.5 million. Is it just a straight? It is a straight 37.5 million. Don't know whether it's going to get accepted. I am going to let it go through, though. I really like this guy. He's superb. He's currently at Shakhtar, of course. Still at Shakhtar. Brilliant servant to them. I just think he'd add some real good energy and a good body in midfield. I don't know. Have we got any big ones going out? I've rejected a lot of loan offers for Darko Gyabi and Jadon Fevrier because I want them in the squad for the rest of the season. Alex Tellez, as we know, already on his way, but there's no way of offering him out for sale now to get him gone. So, but I'm not averse if I need to deregister him, because if we just have a quick look at the registration screen, I've only got 7 out of 8 because Ben Johnson's gone. I've only got 7 out of the 8 minimum players trained in England that I need. So I'm only going to be able to register 24 unless I buy another one, or if I was to get it up to 25 again, it would need to be a homegrown player, which isn't a massive issue. And as I say, I could unregister Alex Tellez if I needed to. Rafinha, while we're in here, we'll have a little look. He's out for 6 weeks to 3 months still. So yeah, that's not great. Right, we have played the Tottenham game, and we won it 2-1. We scored in the very, very first minute. Phil Foden, our second shot of the game, our second shot of the highlight. Declan Rice had hit one from the edge of the box, and the highlight continued, and Declan Rice played Phil Foden in. John Carrick-Abreu then scored after 3 minutes, and that was our third shot on goal. And I then went to the... they then had a shot on goal. I think it went wide, just wide. I then dropped it to the defensive formation. Not another highlight for the whole half. Not another shot on goal for either team in the whole half. We then went a little bit more attacking on about 70 minutes, just to make things interesting. Heung-min Son pulled one back on 89, so I immediately dropped it straight back down. And we got through, and as you can see, the easy draws keep on coming. We've got Man United at home in the next round. Lovely. Loving it. I might do that on camera. It's the first one after the transfer window, so I might do it as a standalone game. It's fallen at a really bad time because we've got Barcelona coming up, and unfortunately there's 3 weeks between the two legs of that, so it depends on how I can record, whether I do Man United and Barcelona in one game, in one video, which might be the way to do it, to be fair. Right, anyway, so Burnley and Fulham. It's Fulham that are through to the final. It finished 0-0 at Craven Cottage. The second leg at Turf Moor finished 1-1, and Fulham, as you can see, won on penalties. So it is Fulham awaiting us at Wembley if we get the job done. Again, I've made quite a few changes. I can't even remember Bentancur. Juan Camillo Bentancur is making his full debut for the club. Caligari is straight in at right back as well. Sven Botman and Todibo at centre back. Alvarez in. Alex Telles is playing this game, even though he's on his way. I'm just going to give him a game because set pieces and all that. Jarrod Bowen's in the team. He was only out for a couple of days after the injury picked up. So it's only 5 changes from the last game. I didn't play Destinerlu in the because I wanted to get through it, so I didn't play him. I'm not playing him in this game just because I want the reassurance of Alex Meret. I want that insurance there. Actually, I'm going to point finger and say make sure you forget the first leg. Alex Telles is not playing a different role. You mean he's not a substitute? Livramento's been rested. Phil Foden's been in very good form of late. Very good form. Whoa, they've got... Is that only 11 players? There's a lot of players there. Good looking lineup from Norwich, to be fair. Let's see then. So we should see this out, to be honest. But Bentancur is a wonder kid, so I thought I'll give him a start in this game. It's a cup semi-final. But it's a big old game as well. You know, it's a good opportunity for him to... he is Premier League standard. He is a wonder kid. It's a great chance for him to show us what he can do from the start. But Josh Sargent is going to lead the counter here. We've got plenty back, though. This shouldn't be an issue. Lays Malou and Alvarez has stolen it. Bowen. Oh, you don't know what he's trying there. Just aimless ball into the middle. And now we don't have quite as many back. And Josh Sargent. Fevre. Brown, and it's 1-0, and it is all level on aggregate. That was not supposed to happen. Don't want to see that again. I want to demand more immediately. Not happy with that start, boys. Right, Caligari to take the throw. Jarrod Bowen. Vlasic. Let's get back on terms here. Foden, Caligari. Problem with having the fullbacks on support is they only get to about that bit, don't they? And they don't move. But Jarrod Bowen has it in the back of the net. That's not offside, surely. That's got to count. No way, he was not offside. Seriously. Clearly not offside. Clearly not offside. Not happy with this performance, boys. Really not happy with this performance. Going to change it up to attacking. 27,000 inside Carrow Road. How many does it hold? I thought it was a bit bigger than that. But I'm guessing that must be a sellout, to be fair, mustn't it? It's the second leg of a cup semi-final. This is not going to plan, boys. What are you doing? We cannot go out in the semi-final against Norwich when it's Fulham in the final. That's just not an option, lads. Playing around at the back here. If they go in front here, I am going to be livid. Played forward for Josh Sargent. It's a big old spell of possession, this. And they're in. Merritt makes a save. Right, this is unacceptable, quite frankly. I mean, the goal, Jarrod Bowen's goal, he was not offside. That was ridiculous. That was not an offside decision at all. But we are tearing them apart in the dressing room here. It is an even game. Let's encourage. I am tempted to drop it down to the slightly more defensive formation. Oh, we'll cancel it in a minute. We'll see what's going to happen here. Lays Malou to Fave. Sarge. Oh, Thiago Maia's broken through. And Merritt makes a save. We are not even in this game. Well, the other semi-final went to penalties. This one could well do at the minute. Betancourt's going to have to come off for Karika Baru. Souček off. He is the box-to-box. Mady Camara then. Phil Foden for Declan Rice. It's 5, don't forget, in the League Cup. I'm going to bring Jota on for Alvarez as well. So it's 4 to start with. I assume they've gone through. Botman with the header away. Yes, they've gone through. I mean, we've had a few shots on goal, but we've just not seen anything of us from an attacking point of view, have we? The offside goal, and that is it. That was coming. That has been coming. What are you doing, boys? Oh. I mean, there's no tackling. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. That is infuriating. Oh, come on. I am going to be so pissed off if you throw away a semi-final when Fulham are the team awaiting in the final. I cannot even begin to tell you how... Who have we got on the bench? Okay, Noel Moretti, you can come on for Vlasic. And you can go up there because that's what you like to do. And you can be a shadow striker on attack. We are going very attacking. I'm not going to change too much else. Oh, actually, I will edit again. I want to put the fullbacks on attack. Want to get them out. Want to get them up the pitch now. They've been very clinical, haven't they? 8 shots from 9 have been on target. This is... I can't believe we're just not even getting anywhere near them. What the hell? Fire up. We've given away a free kick here. Apparently we're not going to see it. Don't know why it's done that. This is... I am so angry. So angry. How are we not even doing anything here? Why are we not seeing any highlights? Oh, you lot off. We should have defended that trophy. We should have defended. How are you throwing that away? Oh, I am fuming. I could resign right here and now. I could go right now. That is disgusting. I am fuming. Absolutely fuming. I cannot believe we have thrown that away. Cannot believe we have given that up. We should have gone on and won that. How could... when you've got Norwich, Burnley and Fulham left in the last four, with all due disrespect to those clubs, we should have won this trophy. I am livid. We're going to go out to Barcelona. That is just... I'm already resigned to that. I wish we'd finished third in the group now and gone into the Europa League. And, we've got Man United in the Cup. And in the Premier League, we're 3 points behind because of that ridiculous defeat to Watford. They are chucking in some horrific defeats at the minute. I'm in the 6-1 at Liverpool, the 4-1 at Vicarage Road. That is every bad as both of those. It showed we had a lot of shots, but we didn't, did we? We didn't see anything of us. We had a goal that should have been countered, that it should have stood, and it didn't. Oh, I am livid. I am absolutely livid. I need to go and throw my laptop out the window right now. So that is it for this episode. Apologies. I am fuming. We'll be back for Man United in the Cup. Possibly we'll do Barcelona. It'll possibly be a standalone. I don't know yet. We'll see. But join me for it. I'll see you soon.